Thank you. I'm really excited to be here at Voices of Tomorrow. You know, we could also call it Voices of Today because I hear them today. Yes. And as a lawyer, I saw the accident. I have to reconstruct the accident. Both parties were at fault because both parties were innocently playing. And I tell you in all seriousness, what we see here is love. That's what you see. And even if the laughter turns to a tear or two, it brings out the best in us because what do you see? You see a mother or a teacher quickly coming to the aid of someone. The tears are generally temporary, but what you're seeing here at Voices of Tomorrow is exactly the kind of substantive learning, conflict resolution, love. I've shared to many members of the Somali community that my college roommate was Somali. Now, our research and our academicians would clearly prove that dual language learning in preschool is incredibly beneficial to the young children's development, leads to improved academic success. Just imagine these kids are going to be so much better off than people like us, Dwane, Chapelle, because they not only understand different languages but different cultures. They will be world citizens. Now, the key to the vision that we have in One Seattle is precisely this, bringing us together to better understand our differences, to lead toward a path of commonality, what we love and what we like in common. That's what we're doing here. The dual language classrooms uplifts our city's diversity. This is one of our strongest assets. Clearly, the Voices of Tomorrow, the classrooms here serving our East African community and Somali community, and the speakers here are building quite honestly, a better, brighter future for everyone here. I'm very proud of the work of the Department of Education and Early Learning and Seattle Preschool Program are doing in this community. I must tell you that being an educator never stops. I'm blessed to have two grandchildren about the age of these kids. So my first inclination when I saw the young girl crying was just to run to her. And I remember there comes a point to where you nurture them and you love them, and then there also comes to a point to where you start teaching them how to cry it out and get a little tougher themselves. And but you never stop loving, you never stop educating. My kids are grown now, and my oldest son has kids of his own, my grandchildren. But even my adult children, I'm the consummate teacher. And then I become the consummate student because I'm still willing to learn from others. This educational journey is about self-improvement. So as we teach, we learn, and that's what's happening here at the Voices of Tomorrow. I'm honored to be here and serve as your mayor, and I look forward to continuing partnership moving forward. Thank you for doing God's work. Thank you very much.
To realize this vision, we rely on collective efforts of supportive community, a community such as Mr. Chapelle here and Leilani, who's joining us, and many of the people here present with us. But more importantly, a cornerstone of this village is Mayor Bruce Harrell, a proud native of Seattle. Before his election as a mayor in 2021, he dedicated 3 terms to the Seattle City Council, where he passionately advocated for racial equity and educational opportunities. His support for early childhood education and access for families is notable. Mayor Harrell is deeply committed to addressing the city's urgent challenges and restoring trust, hope, and unity in our local governance and civic life.
Come on, right.
Let's try this one more time.
Thank you, Mayor Harrell, and we appreciate you, your support, and your vision for our city and for our young people here at Voices of Tomorrow. Mayor Harrell just mentioned a moment ago about the city of Seattle at Seattle Preschool Program serving 6,500 or more individuals, and it has been an honor to do that.
I also want to brag about with Voices of Tomorrow. We through the sweetened beverage tax, we've been offering high quality birth to 3 programming, and organizations like Voices of Tomorrow have been providing prenatal to 3 services to parents to empower them with tools, information, and support for early childhood development. So not only has this organization been early adopters of all of our programs, but they are truly leading the way. I also want to say, I think when Iftin and Zamzam came to us. This is the first Somali dual language program in the state of Washington, and I think in the nation. Yes.
Yeah.
So we, of course, are so proud to be a part of this journey. So, thank you.
I do want to make a statement, an encouragement, Mayor, because we look to you as a leader of this beautiful city. Voice of Tomorrow, we believe in transformational leadership, and we believe in pushing the needle forward every time. It's beautiful, first of all, to see such a BIPOC community in a testament of our racial equity work. Consistently, we need leaders that reflect the community, that understand the community, that can connect with the community. Voice of Tomorrow right now launched a program with the help of the City of Seattle Sweetened Tax Beverage to do trauma-informed care. But it is focused on healing the mind, the body, and the culture of the community. As a culture, we taboo mental health on children. You know, in the wake of COVID, people forget these little people was traumatized the same way as adult was traumatized, and we often forget that they need the support. And the behavioral challenges that we see is a testament of our adults not understanding children, how to navigate and how to work with them. So my encouragement to you, while the budget is quite tight, is look at what we currently have and how do we support health, mental health, specifically mental health, trauma-informed, behavioral health, children who are suffering from the wake of COVID. How do we support them while they are in a preschool program like SPP? What do we have that we can change and move around? Like, the budget is tight, we understand that, but we also understand that these little babies right here are going to grow up to be the adults, and we don't want to lose them and an adult. So VOT is known for preservation of child's identity, child's culture, child's mind. So we want to continue that preservation, and we look to you guys as leaders in the community to work with us so we can transform this community, this children's life for the better.
Thank you for listening. Please make sure to share, like, and subscribe to Runta News channel on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.